Dr. Jessica Moorman is a scientist and policy expert with the Evangelical Environmental Network. Welcome, Jessica.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
You say we have a moral responsibility to support oil and gas workers in the coming energy transition. What is happening to the industry and what can we do?
Well, the fact is that America has always been an energy innovator, and we've been seeing big changes in the industry and the power sector over the last several decades. Right now, we're seeing renewables, clean energy like solar, wind power, begin to outcompete oil and gas in the marketplace. We're seeing these forms of energy become the cheapest. And what that means is that we have a moral responsibility to help our oil and gas workers transition in this market-driven change that we're seeing. And this isn't the first transition we've seen in energy, even in this decade. With the rise of methane gas production, what we saw were coal workers were displaced and left behind. And even with President Trump's efforts to support the coal industry, we still saw jobs lost. And what we need to do is prepare for the future. We need to support oil and gas coal workers to prepare them for the clean energy economy, to bring jobs back to their communities, help them translate their skills like plugging those wells, reclaiming those mine lands so that they can be used for recreation and to enjoy God's creation. Investment needs to be made in these communities. And I will say, we have seen a commitment from the Biden administration to do so, but I think we all need to hold their feet to the fire to make sure that they do and that they don't leave our critical fossil fuel workers who have really been the engine of making sure that we had prosperity here in the U.S., that as we transition to cleaner sources of energy, that they're not left behind.
Jessica, what do you think could be positives with President Biden's Buy America plan, especially in manufacturing?
Well, for better or for worse, the government is a big spender. And so what this plan does is put that spending power and pledges it to support American companies, pledging to bring back jobs to the American industry, in the automobile industry, to produce electric vehicles, and invest in our infrastructure and do clean manufacturing to make sure that we still have high-paying jobs brought back here at home to do manufacturing, and to do that to also clean up God's creation.
All right, Dr. Jessica Moorman with the Evangelical Environmental Network. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.